I'm gonna do something a little different. I wanna do, I guess you could call it a challenge, but it's not really a challenge in the sense of like you are challenging another person. I'm gonna call this a inventory challenge, self-inventory challenge, like a challenge to take inventory of yourself, right? So I was thinking it's gonna be one of my little weirdo longer posts, but I was thinking of just certain things that we adopt and accept as true without any thought. You know what I mean? Like how much of what you believe and think is actually of your own generation, like came from your actual mind. So you think about sayings like fire, we fight fire versus fire. Fire, we fight fire with fire, right? If I were to say to you, what do you fight fire with? You would naturally say you fight fire with fire, right? But your program mind would say that. But in reality, your thinking mind knows that that's absurd. You've never seen a fire truck pull up with fire in it. You know that you fight fire with water. But think about how accepting that as a subtle thing in your mind may affect your overall thinking, right? If you can accept, and probably, I'll be willing to bet, most of you have even repeated, if you can willing to accept that you got to fight fire with fire, what other faulty ideas are inside of your philosophy, right? So the challenge is simple. I just encourage you to think about things that you thought about, but you're actually doing unconsciously, whether it's belief systems, whether it's ideas, patterns, going to see certain people just out of habit and there ain't no value in it. I want you to take inventory of your patterns and figure out how much of them are your own making or how much of them are just on autopilot. Because repetition is the mother of mastery, and when we do things repeatedly, they become us, whether it was something that we wanted to do or not, whether it's something that we decided we wanted to do or not. So you don't fight fire with fire, you're obviously fighting with water. Think about all the stupid things in your life that you think you're making choices of. Parents, this is one for you. Well, that's how my mama did it, that's how my daddy did it. You're a fool. You're a fool if that's your logic for doing anything with your kids. Anything that's coming through your brain, you want to evaluate and do some quality assurance. Do I want to send this out? You know what I'm saying? If I have a philosophy to come down through my parents, okay, let me check that out. Do I want to send this out to my kids? My neighborhood taught me a certain thing. Let me check that out. Is that going to work for my philosophy? Is that going to help me get to where I'm going to go? Is it really me thinking, or is it me just submitting to some just format that someone else gave me? So the inventory of your chest is check your patterns, see are they of your own design. If they're not, tweak them to the way you want to, and just peep it. Just be aware. So that's it. Comment, share, DM me if you find out anything interesting. I'd be interested to see what you say. So the challenge is just to do a self-inventory. What are patterns and what are things that are what you really want to do that really serve who you are and are becoming? That's it. I appreciate y'all. Comment, share. I'm outro.